Welcome to Rising Star. My name is Ruth. Thank you for joining me. So this is going to be in all signs today, Aries through Pisces, just whatever Spirit needs us to know right now. Strongest messages for the collective, whatever is coming through. So take what resonates and leave the rest. Spirit, show us what we need to know for the collective today, starting with Aries. What are the strongest messages coming through? I'm going to try to keep these short and simple. All right. Strongest message coming through for Aries. What does Aries need to know right now? Into the unknown, underworld, depth, courage, facing your fears. All right. So, thank you, gratitude, appreciating what's sustaining you is on the bottom. Appreciating what's sustaining you. Okay, so it's like Spirit has your back here. You know what this gives me is like when you start swimming, learning how to swim, look, Neptune energy, learning how to swim, and you start swimming in the deep water, right? And you kind of just have to trust. I don't know. For me, that was really difficult. When I was a child, it took me a long time to not fear the deep water, especially if you're in a natural body of water where it's dark and you can't really see. But it's like that, just jump. That's how it feels, like a Fool energy. The Star and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so your path is calling you right now. It's like right on the other side of this brick wall that you have to break down. You have to break through. So what does Aries need to know, Spirit? Knight of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like you're dragging your feet about something, and it's time to just take the leap. Spirit has your back. Four of Swords. You've spent enough time thinking about something. This feels like procrastination, and you could like change your life right now if you weren't procrastinating. Nine of Pentacles. You could have financial freedom. This could be another stream of income or a new stream of income, something that makes you wealthy, comfortable, but you keep putting it off. I feel like you're making excuses. Temperance. It's like the time is up. Okay? There's no more time. It's time to go now. There's no more waiting or thinking or planning or whatever. This doesn't feel like something an Aries would do, actually, because usually an Aries will jump right into something. So what's going on here? The Hangman. You're keeping yourself stuck in a mindset here, a limited mindset that needs to change. It's time to expand your mind. Queen of Wands. It's time to take action. It's time to do something. You know what to do. They're giving me like those cinnamon hearts that you get at Valentine's Day, like around Valentine's Day. So maybe something like between now and Valentine's, there could be something important about that. Oh look, the Three of Swords is on the bottom. A heart. A spicy heart. And the Chariot. I don't understand the meaning of that, but okay. What's the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Swords? Judgment. Spirit's like yelling at you. Get up, go, do it now. Like, wake up, wake up. Yes, look, wake up. Aries. Why are you sleeping? Somebody's being loud outside. Somebody's trying to wake somebody up. Okay, Judgment. Queen of Pentacles. Do you want to be poor for the rest of your life, or do you want to make some money? I feel like that's what you're being asked. So I feel like I'm talking to someone who has a limited belief system around abundance. Money material things. You think that you can't have more. You don't believe that you can have more. You need to get out of this mindset. You need to get into an abundance mindset. Expand your mind. Think outside the box. It's like progress your thinking. You're just keeping yourself stuck. You're keeping yourself stuck in your own mind. Maybe this is about buying a house or something. Four of Wands, Justice is underneath, or just building stability for yourself. You're thinking that you'll never be stable, and if you keep thinking like that, you'll never be stable. Yeah, it's time for a change. It's time to believe what the divine is trying to tell you. You're getting messages here. I feel like you're getting messages in your sleep, but you're getting some sort of signs or messages. What's the Hangman? The Tower? Yeah. It's time to clear away. I'm getting like clearing away cobwebs, but clearing away old ways of thinking. Like, allow drastic change in your life. Three of Cups. Don't worry about what other people say or what other people think. Don't even tell other people what you're doing. Like, seriously, for everybody, one of the best things you can do for yourself is just not share your life with other people. Because other people are negative, yeah, and other people are stuck in their heads, and they're going to keep you stuck in your head. What's the Nine of Pentacles? Five of Wands. You're fighting off financial freedom. That's what you're doing right now. Knight of Wands. All you have to do is like put some energy into something, take action, get things in order to like be somewhat organized. There needs to be some sort of organization here with what you're doing. It's like to properly execute something. You might not know where to start, just start and then you'll figure it out from there. Like start in the middle and then find yourself at the beginning. What's Temperance? Page of Cups. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit's like, I gave you a gift and you're not using it. I don't understand why you're not working with the gift that I gave you. You might have a gift of clear sight, clear vision, clairvoyance, okay? You know how to make money. You have a money mind. You have like an entrepreneurial mind. You know what to do. You know how to make money. You have a great idea. You do know what to do, but you're telling yourself that you don't, or you're telling yourself that you don't have the resources. You might need help from another person here. You could feel like you just don't have help. Okay, what's the Queen of Wands? This is Aries energy. Five of Swords. Get out of your mind. You must have air in your chart, a good amount of air. The Empress. Only your mind blocks you, okay? You keep going back and forth. You keep not making a decision. You keep running from this. But it's only your own mind that blocks you. You're allowing your mind to sabotage you. And it's time to go for it. What is this thing that Aries is supposed to go for? I want to see that real quick. What is this thing that Aries is supposed to be going for? Doing, starting, beginning. You are the trailblazer. Seven of Pentacles. You know what it is. I don't need to tell you. You already know. You may have it all planned out. You just haven't taken action. Judgment. Yeah, Spirit's like, the thing that I keep telling you to do, that's the thing. You know what it is. It will change your financial situation. All right, Taurus. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Strongest messages coming through for Taurus at this time. King Tide, plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life. That's not the most Taurus card I've ever seen. I don't know what it is. Plenty, prosperity, receiving the fullness of life, soul agreement, soul mission, soul plan, life purpose. Okay, well, you might want to watch Aries reading. What's going on here for Taurus? What is going on here for Taurus? I've never pulled that card before. I've had these decks for a while. All right, Judgment. Scorpio energy, you're about to have a Taurus full moon in 2 weeks. Page of Pentacles. Okay, one sec. Spirit's wanting you to invest your money somewhere. The moon. Yeah, something about this moon or before the full moon. Yeah, I feel like you're supposed to be investing money in something somewhere. It feels like stock market or something to me. Three of Wands. Maybe you've been watching something, you've been waiting, or you should be watching to see when something's low. Put money in to that when it's low. I'm not a financial advisor, but this is just what I'm getting from the cards. Nine of Wands. You could be fearing making an investment. What's the Nine of Wands? Four of Wands. Well, don't take out a second mortgage on your house, but yeah, I feel like there's a decision to be made here. Okay, if you make the investment now, it could be flourishing by Aquarius season. Maybe the eclipses in Pisces season. So show me Judgment and the Page of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. Is this all about money today? Three of Swords. I feel like you're scared to make an investment, but you feel like you should. Yeah, you're feeling drawn to something here, drawn to invest in something. Why? Yeah, you're very worried. Yeah, you're very worried about your money. But what is the moon? Okay. Seven of Wands. You're scared to make some sort of a financial move here. This could be like getting a new job or something like that. Yeah, you're holding back, holding on. You're not sure what's going to happen, so you're scared to make a move. What's the Ace of Pentacles? This could be a move towards a new job. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. The Tower. You'll be surprised how much something grows with very little effort. Okay, so whatever that is for you, you'll be surprised how quickly something grows with very little effort. You need to just listen to your intuition on this. I feel like you're getting signs, or you could be having a dream here. Watch Aries reading. Yeah, you're like, you could be trying to decide between two different investments. Like, let's say you're like, should I invest in Google or Amazon? I don't know. For one, I think the one that goes down the lowest will come back up the highest, something like that. But let's try to figure out which the best one is. So choice A or choice B, which is better? Choice A. Knight of Wands. Ooh, choice B, King of Pentacles. Choice A might be more aggressive or fluctuate more, something like that. It might look like the better option, but choice B is the better option. Show me choice A. Queen of Cups. Two of Swords. Yeah, Five of Swords. Okay, choice B, whatever that is, it feels like if this is an investment, there's not as many people involved, or there's not as many people to split something with. Yeah, it's almost like a secret. It's like your secret. You're like, yeah, I invested in this, nobody knows about it yet, and then it like goes off, right? It could be something new, something that's not popular. Heck, they're not popular thing. Whatever that is. All right, Nine of Wands, Four of Wands. Five of Swords. Nine of Cups. You're going to have people really confused as to how you did that. They keep showing me Bitcoin. So like when Bitcoin started, nobody thought crypto was going to be anything or go anywhere, right? And look at it now. It seems like whatever this is, there's a lot of competition around you, but you're going to win. Yes, the Star. The Star and the Empress. Yeah, you don't want to make the wrong decision here. It is a decision about like where to put your money is how it feels. Okay, anything else? I almost said Gemini, so you might have Gemini in your chart. Anything else that Taurus needs to know about this? You could be like a late Taurus cusp, something like that. Taurus rising maybe would make Gemini your second house of money. Material things. What else does Taurus need to know? Queen of Swords. The thing that you feel like you should choose, that's what you should choose. Three of Cups, the Sun. Yeah, you're going to be celebrating this decision. The Tower, it's like a windfall. I feel like you have a windfall coming. Yes. Yes. Give it time. Give it like 6 months. I feel like, honestly, 6 months. I don't know why I'm getting that. There's no 6 on the table, but that's what I feel. It's like rags to riches. Okay. And, you know, whatever that is, it might free you up to do what you feel like your purpose is, or it might show you the way to your purpose. All right. What about Gemini, Spirit? Strongest messages coming through for Gemini. Ride the waves. Life lessons and growth. You will get through this. Okay, so Spirit's wanting you to just go with the flow. There could be like a lot of disruption in your life right now. Just go with the flow. Allow things to do what they're supposed to do in your life. Like, allow the energy to just kind of take you. There's fish in the air on this card, and fish are money. Time is money, money is time. So there's a Perfect Circle song where he says that. Time is money, money is time. Don't worry about the time or the money. Yeah, you could be too focused on material things or too worried about the outcome of something. But that album, it has fish in the title, but I can't remember what it's called. Let me know in the comments if you know what I'm talking about. Something about all the fish. Okay. Planetary waves, soul mission, trust the inner calls, soul team. Okay, whatever's happening right now, it's taking you to a point where you're supposed to be. So the journey might look a little different than expected, but this is the journey that you're supposed to be on. Or this is the road you're supposed to be on. These are the obstacles you're supposed to face. You could be wasting time trying to fight against the current here when you should just be going with the flow. The Empress. Yeah, she's not fighting against any currents. She's just allowing things to flow for her. She's allowing things to grow for her. Page of Cups. Ace of Wands. If you're trying to get pregnant, you will. Just, you need to give it time. Side message. The Magician. The Emperor, wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. What is going on here? You're manifesting something. Yeah, it's like in the past here, you put in the effort, you put in the energy. Now you can let go. It's like, when those little toy cars that have the motor in them, and you pull it back and then you let go. So like in the past here, you pulled back, and now all you have to do is let go, and it's going to speed up. It's going to gain momentum. What's the Empress and the Page of Cups? Hangman. Some of you are waiting to get pregnant, and you might actually be pregnant right now, or you're about to get pregnant very soon. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you, 2 is becoming 3. It could be Pisces, Aries, Taurus when you get pregnant, somewhere around there. Those seasons, so like March, April, May. If that's your message. But for others of you, you're just waiting for something to come to fruition here. What's the Ace of Wands? 7 of Wands. Yeah, you don't need to put in any more effort, Gemini. Ace of Cups. It's like there's no additional effort that needs to put in. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep going with the flow. Give something time. Give something 6 months. The Magician. The Tower. The Lovers. What is this? The Hierophant. The Sun. Okay, 1 second. This is a lot. That's a baby. There's a baby on the Sun card. I feel like someone's trying to... Yeah, and the 4 of Wands. Okay, for some of you, you're waiting on your divine counterpart, your partner, the person you will marry. They're coming in. Some of you are waiting to be shown your path. That's showing up. Give it like 6 months. The doors are opening for you right now. Like I see a lot of doors that are like flapping in and out. So the doors are opening for you right now. Things are coming together. Like a manifestation is solidifying into reality right now for you. Your path is showing up. So this is either a partner, a baby, or a path, a soul mission. And sometimes having children is your soul mission, or it's part of your soul mission. Okay, Ace of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, 4 of Swords. You're waiting. You're looking to the past. Don't even focus on it. Just allow it to come in. Don't worry about it. It's happening. It's already happening for you. Yeah, you don't need to look at the clock. If this is about having a baby or getting married, you could feel like time is running out. Time's not running out. Everything's happening when it's supposed to happen. Yeah, there's movement in this. There's a lot of movement. Something's moving towards you. Show me more. Judgment. Judgment, the 8 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. You feel like you're in the dark about your own life, but the sun is about to come out and you're going to get a lot of clarity here. Ooh, yes, very nice. Soulmate energy. You have a soulmate coming in. Now, for some of you, the soulmate is a child. For some of you, the soulmate is a divine counterpart. Some of you, you're just coming into alignment between your own feminine and masculine energies, and you're being guided towards your path. Whatever it is that you've been wanting, that you've been waiting on, doors are opening up for you. That's what you need to know. You don't need to worry. A lot of major arcana, okay? Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, and like 3 aces were there, so that's awesome. All right, Spirit, let's look at Cancer. What does Cancer need to know right now? Strongest messages coming through for Cancer at this time. Stagnant waters, feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. And I'm just saying that because Scorpio is fixed water. Feeling stuck, a call for shifts, flow, and change. You might have Scorpio in your chart. We are entering Scorpio season. Mars and Mercury are in Scorpio right now. Okay. See the beauty, gratitude, the sacred is everywhere. Somebody could have a Zen garden. What does Cancer need to know, Spirit? Strongest messages for Cancer. Six of Pentacles. I kind of feel, Cancer, like you're not appreciating what you do have. More has not come in yet because you're not fully appreciating where you're at and what you have. Ace of Swords, confirmation from Spirit. What do you want? Say it. Say it out loud. I feel like you don't know what you want, and that's part of the problem. Page of Pentacles. Okay, I feel like I'm talking to someone who's focused on how they don't feel like they have enough. And because you're so focused on what you don't have, you're not bringing in more. You need to embrace the energy. You need to be the energy that you want in your life. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you need to learn some manifestation practice here. Hangman. Ten of Pentacles. You can be rich. Oh my. Do you want to be rich? Because you can be. Spirit wants you to be rich. Abundance is your birthright. But you're like, no, I'm never going to make it. I have so much debt. You could have like legal situations going on with debt right now that's holding you back. And this could be like, you might have gotten a loan from like one of those title places that screws you over on interest rates. And so it's like you feel like you can't catch up, but you can change your situation, and Spirit's wanting you to do something to change your situation. Yeah. For some of you, you could be on the verge of like losing your home or having to move or something like that. Yes, losing your home. You could be fearing that you're about to lose your home. But can you be grateful for having a home for now? You know, like start there. Because you can change your situation. You can heal your situation. You can fix this. Look at how the waters are flowing on Temperance. Pouring from one cup to another and back. That's not stagnant water. That water is moving. So there could be something in your emotions here too that needs to be addressed. What's the Page of Pentacles? Lots of money messages today. Nine of Pentacles. Start creating new sources of income. Like, go donate plasma or something. Seven of Cups if you can. Not everybody can. Like, I've done so many things to pay my bills. Yeah, multiple streams of income. You need to find multiple streams of income. Maybe you need to do some Uber, maybe, or DoorDash, or, you know, donate plasma, like little side things. Maybe this is selling things in your home that you don't need. Like, where can you start? And also, money in is affected by the way money goes out. So if you're buying $13 coffees every morning, then the universe is like, well, you obviously don't care. about your financial situation, you know? Like, start being more diligent with your financial situation. Yeah. You feel like you're never going to... I feel like you've given up because you feel like you're never going to get there. But you could be wealthy. If you want to, if you do something about it, you can totally change your situation. Hangman. Page of Wands. Like, every day is a new day. Yeah, the Fool. It's time to approach this differently. Like, get out of your head and approach life differently. Like, with some urgency. It's time to get urgent about your life. It's time to do something about what you want in your life. Yeah. Quit thinking like a poor person. Start thinking like you have enough. Like you have more than enough. This is a very woe is me kind of victim mentality that I'm looking at. 10 of Pentacles and the Sun in the future. The Emperor. Be the boss of your own life. Like, step up and take action. Do something about it. That's what Spirit's telling you. Do something about it. When you start taking action, Spirit will start supporting you. But don't just expect to win the lottery if you never buy a ticket, you know. Not that I'm promoting playing the lottery. But, you know, you can't just expect something to happen if you've never taken any action. The Emperor, the Queen of Cups. Something about your emotional state is affecting your financial state. So it's like you need to take a long, hard look here at your inner world and how that's affecting your outer world. Because it's slowing you down. Knight of Pentacles. And the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's keeping you stuck. It's time to get serious. Like, it's time to get serious and do something. Like, seize the day. Seize the opportunities that are coming towards you. All right. Sorry if that sounded mean. All right, Spirit, how about for Leo? What's in Leo's energy right now? Strongest messages at this time for Leo. The Water Oracle, psychic abilities, acting on visions, it's destined. I love that. Okay, so you're getting a call here to move in a certain direction. You've had a vision or you've had a feeling, a nudge. The road is clear. You know what to do. Walk it your way. I think you have a psychic gift opening up, Leo. What is this about? For Leo, please, strongest messages coming through. Knight of Pentacles. I'm hearing that song, Get Out of My Dreams and Into My Car. So maybe you dreamed about a person or a car. Page of Swords. Sorry, there's like something in my eye. Ace of Cups. There's a person that you're being guided towards. The door is open. It's destined. Four of Swords. I feel like you dreamed about it or you had a vision. You got something during meditation. The World is in the past. You might do mirror work. Or you've been doing some sort of mirror meditation type of thing. Like something in my eye, sorry. Yeah, it's like cloudy vision. The moon, yeah, cloudy vision. Yeah, you're a psychic. Maybe a medium. 10 of Cups is on the bottom. A dream. You have to believe in the dream. Okay, what's the Knight of Pentacles, Page of Swords? Queen of Wands. Page of Pentacles. Show me more. It's a lot of people. Judgment. Temperance, you could fear that people are going to find out that you have a spiritual gift. Or, yeah, that you have some sort of power here. You could fear people knowing about that. The road is clear. You know what to do. Walk it your way. Judgment, temperance, death, the chariot. This is a turning point in your life, Leo. This is important. Whatever's going on with you now spiritually, spiritual gifts that you have opening up, dreams. You could be getting dreams about something that's going to happen on a global scale or on a collective scale, something big that's about to happen. The Hermit is on the bottom. You're receiving a lot of information and you don't know what to do with it. This is like a time of transformation for you. You're going through a huge spiritual transformation. You might need to meditate more. What else? This is like big spiritual energy with all of these major arcanas. 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Okay. And the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you're thinking, I want to go back to being a muggle. I didn't sign up for this. You did, actually. You did sign up for this. You're like, I don't want to deal with this. Like, I don't want to carry this burden. It's too much. It's too strong. It's too intense. What do I do with this? How do I tell people? What will people think? It's like that. Yeah, you could fear people like laughing at you or something. This is your spiritual gift. I feel like you've been developing this over lifetimes, and it's being activated right now in this lifetime. It's time to use something here. This could be scrying with water. You might have Cancer in your chart. Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. Yeah, you might be separating from people right now who you're not on the same frequency as anymore. I'm tasting those Lifesaver gummies. Delicious. Haven't had one in years. It's funny because the 9 of Pentacles, you know, that could look like gummies. Anyhow. Yeah, you might feel alone for a while you find your new tribe. Okay, but you're being guided in the right direction, and you have a very strong intuitive ability here to find the path. And the Hermit that was on the bottom of the deck, the Hermit is in the dark. He has a lantern, he has his staff, but he can only take a couple steps at a time without, you know, tumbling over. He has to be very careful. So it's like baby steps. Wisdom is not rushing into something. It's allowing something to just unfold naturally. Okay, 4 of Swords, the Empress. You have a spiritual gift that you can use. Lots of money messages today. Like, everything seems to be financially related. But you have a spiritual gift that you can use to create a lot of abundance in your life, to create generational wealth. I'm telling you. Generational wealth. Okay? Okay, you might want to watch, I think it was Gemini, Taurus. I think it was Taurus. Yeah, and I'm looking at Taurus here. So you might have Taurus in your chart, but there was something about where to invest money. You might be getting a dream about where to invest money also. Pay attention to that. Pay attention to your dreams. What's the World card? Yeah, this could be something. The Wheel of Fortune. Are you kidding me right now? You may feel like you're carrying the fate of the world on your back by not saying something or doing something. What's that? Strength, Leo energy. Yeah, you feel like something's been dropped on you, and you feel like you didn't ask for this. You did. Okay, that's what you need to know. Your soul did sign up for this. You just need to learn how to navigate whatever this is. What's the moon? Nine of Wands. You're pissed off. I want to be a muggle again. Like, that's how I feel. Like, this is too much. This is too hard. Three of Cups. I don't understand people anymore. Yeah, you might feel like you don't get people. People don't get you. You're not on the same page, the same frequency as other people anymore. You want to go back to being normal is how this feels. I feel like what people don't talk about enough is how, like, when you go through spiritual awakenings and you don't feel like you connect with your friends the same way anymore, there are friends who are going to fall away, but you can connect with people still. You don't have to be all like high and mighty or holier than thou. You know, like, you don't have to talk about spiritual concepts. You can get together with people and talk about normal things sometimes. And that's okay. Like, you didn't come here to be a freaking angel. You came here to be a human and have a human experience with other humans, you know? So you can find ways to still connect with people around you. That doesn't mean that you have to spend all your time with them or expect them to understand you or share with them what you're going through. You know, there's other people who will understand what you're going through that you can connect with, who will show up on your path. Yeah, Spirit's wanting you to let go of something. It's like you're not ready to cut a cord or something like that, and it's time to move forward with this. You have a message to share. I think you're scared what people will think about, like, messages that you're getting. And there are ways to share things like that without really being publicly known who you are, you know. Okay, Virgo. Strongest messages coming through for Virgo, please. The Well Maidens, kindness, respect, reverence, and compassion. It's funny because Virgo is a maiden. Let it rain, allowing what is, inevitability, trust. Okay, what is going on for Virgo? I feel like this is a you can't change people kind of energy. Show us for Virgo, please. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, this has to do with people around you, other people, people you're connecting with. Could be at work. There could be something at work that's out of your control. You might just need to have compassion for a person. Yeah, there could be a person that you don't get along with. They might talk about you behind your back. It's kind of like a kill them with kindness. Tower. Somebody's trying to work against you. But I think Spirit's protecting you. The Lovers. Wow. And Judgment. Lots of major arcanas we got here. Aries, Scorpio twice, and Gemini. Something could be coming to a head in Scorpio season, which starts in like 2 days or, well, by the time this goes up, like the next day probably. This is a person you used to get along with and they've turned on you. What's the Three of Pentacles and the Emperor? If anything, it's like, feel sorry for this person. Stay out of it. Keep minding your own business. They're digging themselves a hole right now, yeah. This person's about to put themselves somewhere they don't want to be. The Sun, there's a lot of clarity, okay? You might think that other people are listening to this person, believing them, something like that. I think you actually have people standing up for you. 5 of Swords, Leo energy here. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody could be trying to get you fired or steal your job, steal your position. If you work for commission, somebody could be very cutthroat. And, yeah, you feel like other people don't see what's going on, but I think that they do. The Tower. 3 of Wands. Something's coming. Something is coming. The Hermit, Virgo energy. What is coming here? 6 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Okay, if there's some sort of competition here, this is about to end. This is about to come to an end. If there's some sort of competition, this person's not going to get what they're fighting for. I think that they're trying to take you down, maybe other people down. It feels cutthroat, and you're about to watch this person get karma. You're about to watch something fall apart. You can feel this coming. Yeah. Yeah, this person might be getting fired. Losing their job. What's the Lovers in the past? The Wheel of Fortune. Gemini, Sagittarius. This could have started in around June. Five of Wands. Somebody's been trying to stop something that's fated or destined, okay? For you. Somebody's been trying to block your path, throw obstacles in your way, tear you down, stab you in the back. Probably for like the last 6 months or so. What is Judgment? They're about to get called out. They're going to get handled, this person. Knight of Pentacles. Hangman. It's like the moment that you've been waiting for. The Chariot. Pisces, Cancer. Queen of Cups. Somebody sees, they're not fooling somebody, okay? There is definitely somebody here who is not being fooled. And yeah, I feel like this person's not it feels like a Cancer. I think there's a person here who has Cancer in their chart. They're not being fooled by what's going on here. What happens to this person? It could be multiple people for some of you. Page of Pentacles, Death. I see somebody at the unemployment office. Page of Pentacles, Death, and the 10 of Swords. Somebody's going to find themselves out of a job. They are working themselves right out of their own job. Okay? I'm hearing this Fiona Apple song where she says, get gone. She says something like, go on, get gone. I think that's the name of the song. There's a squirrel on this wire. Waving his tail. He's looking feisty. All right, Libra. Strongest messages for Libra, Spirit. Atlantis, keep the vision big. Stay in alignment as you grow. You might resonate with Atlantis. The Cave, retreat, time out, self-care, slow down. Okay, you are about to emerge. You're going through a transformation here, a spiritual rebirth. Yeah, you're outgrowing a lot right now, Libra. And you might need a lot of self-care time, time alone, time to rejuvenate. You might need more sleep. Make sure you're drinking plenty of water. Maybe take some baths. Wow, can be quite the butterfly. Five of Wands. The Empress, the Five of Wands. The High Priestess is on the bottom. Yeah, you might need to stay away from people right now because all they're doing is bringing like headaches, drama. Queen of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. You might need a break from family. I could be talking to someone who is taking care of like a younger generation and an older generation in their home. I don't know how you're supposed to get a break from that, but it could be that like you're worn out, exhausted. You need time to like grow your wings. Queen of Cups is in the past. Yeah, you've been giving too much to other people. People are taking a lot from you right now. You need your energy. You need your money. You need your resources. You're doing too much. Somebody else needs to do something. Judgment. We do have a, I thought I was talking to a Taurus for a minute. You might have Taurus in your chart. We have a Taurus full moon coming up 2 weeks after this Libra new moon that we just had. King of Pentacles. Somebody needs to take care of you. Okay, Ace of Cups. All right, what's going on here? The Empress, the Five of Wands. You're doing too much. Four of Wands. You're doing too much around the home, the family. Like you have too many responsibilities. You're tired. You're exhausted. You're the one trying to keep everything together. Queen of Pentacles, the Star. Yeah, but there's like something... There's some sort of ascension process taking place for you right now, and you need time for yourself. It's like you need to reserve your energy. Seven of Cups. Yeah, it's like you're keeping track of everything for everyone around you, and somebody else needs to do something. You know, I'm getting kind of like a soccer mom vibe, like, you know everybody's schedule, you know when you need to drive this person here, you know when you need to pick up this person's medication. Like there's just a lot going on here. And it's like you're being depleted. Page of Pentacles. The Lovers. Yeah, if you are married, that person needs to be helping you. You could be getting kind of pissed off here and telling someone that they need to step up and help out. You could be taking care of someone else's family, you know. Queen of Cups. Five of Swords. Yeah, you're doing way too much for others and there's nothing left for you. Yeah, you need to get into your cocoon. But everybody's wanting something. So what's Judgment? Ace of Wands. I feel like you're about to get mad. Yeah, you could have like kind of like a breakdown. Or like a health issue that comes up that kind of puts you down so that you can heal or so that you can grow these wings or whatever is going on here. Yeah, Spirit might put you down if you don't get a break. So what can Libra do here about this? The Sun. Bring clarity. Other people might not have any idea what you're doing. They're giving me that episode of I Love Lucy where they go work in the chocolate factory, you know, and they're eating all the chocolates. So it's like, because they trade roles, right? So somebody needs to walk a day in your shoes to see how much you're doing. You could be telling somebody, I'm taking a break. Yeah, I feel like you're telling a spouse, I'm taking a break. I'm going to go spend the weekend at a bed and breakfast or something, and you're going to take on these roles. Yeah, you're weighed down. It's time for a change, and there's a reason for this. Spirit's trying to, like, replenish you. Retreat, time out, self-care, slow down. I totally forgot that card was there. I was getting the self-care thing from the Queen of Cups. All right. Keep the vision big. Stay in alignment as you grow. I guess I should have told you what signs we have. Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio, more Scorpio, Aries, and Leo. We're all here. I'm going to take a break and then I'll be back for Scorpio. All right, Scorpio. Spirit, show us for Scorpio, please. What is the strongest message coming through for Scorpio at this time? What does Scorpio need to know, see, and hear at this time? The records. Remember why you came. Be bold. Legacy. Love that. Bounteous, generously given, relationships coming together. Okay, you could have a person showing up in your life that you're meant to do something with. They could be a Leo. Maybe a Leo Cancer cusp. What is this message for Scorpio? Remember why you came. This could be a platonic relationship. I knew it. I knew a Leo card was going to come out. Strength. Four of Pentacles. Okay, what are you holding back from? Who are you holding back from? Why are you holding back? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, there's someone that you're meant to connect with. You're meant to do something with. Build something with. Ace of Cups. New love coming in, Leo. Leo. Scorpio. Gosh, it's a Leo. They were showing me like a baby shower thing, you know, where it says like it's a boy or it's a girl, but it said it's a Leo. Four of Wands is in the past. A door has opened. A portal has opened. But you're standing on the other side. You need to walk through. You need to walk over a threshold here. King of Pentacles. This is a person you're going to build with. You're going to make money, create abundance with this person. You have something to do together. It's a soulmate. Cancer, Leo energy. Strong. Cancer, Leo cusp, maybe. You might have those in your chart as well. But this is a soulmate moving in your direction. You're meant to do something together. Yeah, it's a soulmate reconciliation. I don't think that you know this person already. You don't know who I'm talking about, I don't think. Or you've just met them. What's the Four of Wands in the past? Queen of Swords. One door has closed for another to open. It's time to move forward. Temperance. Yeah, Spirit's trying to guide you through this doorway, through this portal, to a new timeline here. A new timeline is opening up. That's what it is. Okay, strength in the Four of Pentacles for Scorpio. Judgment, Scorpio energy. Wow. The Wheel of Fortune. There's a big fated event happening for you. You might have Venus in Scorpio as well. This could happen when Venus moves into Scorpio. So, probably in about a month, Venus will be in Scorpio. I don't know the exact date. You have a lover coming in. Yeah, by the end of the year, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Sagittarius is strong here as well. Three of Pentacles. Death. This is someone you've lived lives with. At least 3 other lives you have lived with this person. Seven of Pentacles. Maybe 7 lives. Yeah, that's the records. Remember why you came. Be bold. Legacy. You and this person are going to be bold together. You're going to be seen. You're going to do something different. You may create abundance in a new way, or teach people how to do that. Ace of Cups. Leo. Jupiter and Leo. Jupiter goes into Leo next year, I think around summertime. So it could be by then, but I feel like this person's showing up sooner than that. Hangman, Pisces energy. You may have just had a Saturn return with Saturn and Pisces. It could be when Saturn goes back into Aries too. Something could be happening here. All right, what's the King of Pentacles? King of Cups. Scorpio and Taurus. Yeah, so this is like not just like a relationship for financial stability, but this is true love. Like this is real deep love. There's a lot of emotion here. There's like a strong emotional connection is what this is. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's a lot of growth that you and this person create together. Six of Cups. Now, if you did know this person in the past, they weren't single then, or you weren't single then, something like that, but I feel like this is two single people coming together. So it's not that married person. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment. Big time wish fulfillment is coming in here for you. What you've asked for. And I just really feel like these are two independent, autonomous people who come together to create something together. It's like there's planting and watering and growth. Nine of Wands. You could be leery of a person. You could be not trusting. Sounds kind of like a Scorpio. You could be suspicious. Yeah, you could be suspicious of like, too good to be true. I don't know. What is Scorpio's advice here? What does Scorpio need to know? Wow, this is the one, okay? This is your person. Don't let this pass you by. That's your advice. Don't let this pass you by. Don't let your wounds get in the way. Don't let old baggage get in the way. You're going to like build a legacy with this person, okay? Yeah, we have Scorpio. We have a lot of water. Scorpio, Sagittarius, Leo, obviously, is strong here. If you have Leo in your chart, you might go watch the Leo reading. I don't remember what it was about now. Okay, Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know right now, Spirit? Strongest messages coming through for Sagittarius. The Pearl. Alchemy, the reward at the end, from grit to grace. Okay, you're about to get rewarded for your efforts. Grit to grace. The work that you've put in, you're about to see the manifestation of it. Isle of Avalon, healing, returning to wholeness, transformation. So this could be work you've done on yourself, inner alchemy. So Sagittarius, Temperance is Sagittarius, like you are alchemy. I just lost what else I was going to say. You've done a lot of inner healing here, spiritual healing. It's kind of like you're finding who you truly are. Yeah, you've overcome a lot of pain and difficulty in your life, and that has made you who you are. You're coming into alignment. Page of Pentacles. That's the Pearl. Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Some of you are working on your body, your physical appearance. You've gone through a large transformation there. 4 of Cups, 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands. Some of you have walked away from something very toxic. I'm hearing dangerous to your mental health. Something upsetting, disappointing, hurtful. A person, I feel like this was a person who brought you down a lot, and this person is now watching you go through a transformation. Page of Pentacles, Strength, the Star. You've healed yourself, now you can heal others. Queen of Wands. I feel like you're very healthy. Like even your physical body is very healthy. Maybe you're just eating a really healthy diet, exercising, taking supplements, something like that. 10 of Cups is in the past. Okay, I feel like at one point in your life, you thought you chose something that was going to bring you like a happily ever after. Yeah, it's like there was a big red flag that you were ignoring in the past. Empress is in the future. Look at you. The Empress, the Star, the Queen of Wands. You're a baddie. You're like... It's like you're strong and... What's that word? I'm getting like durable. But you haven't lost your essence. You haven't lost who you truly are. You're still that person. All right, 9 of Cups, 3 of Cups. You have a lot of blessings coming in that you're going to be celebrating. I feel like a person is watching you celebrate these blessings. The Star, King of Pentacles. Yeah. A lot of stability, abundance, Ace of Cups. You have a person showing up. You might want to watch Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. Pisces, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. The Moon. Yeah, you have a new love coming in. This is the real deal. Whoever the red flag person is from the past, they may try to interfere. But they're watching this and they're realizing that they really missed out. Because you have a lot of abundance coming in. What's the Queen of Wands? You could have children already and you're joining together with someone who has children. Okay, Judgment. Yeah, I'm hearing This Is My Fight song. The Emperor. You're calling in a divine counterpart, Sagittarius. Power couple vibes. They're showing up. You don't have to do anything. You've done the work. Now somebody shows up for you. The Sun, Leo energy. You really should watch Scorpio. This is feeling a lot like Scorpio. What's the 10 of Cups in the past? 3 of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you had to protect yourself. It could have looked on the outside perfect, but it wasn't. You were in like self-protection mode in like some old relationship is how it feels. 4 of Swords. Yeah, there was a lot that wasn't seen to the world. You had to protect your children maybe from someone. But it's like there's a lot of peace in your life now. You found peace. You had to be strong to do this. What's the Empress? Watermelon might be significant. The Queen of Swords. Nobody will bring you down. It's like somebody's gonna love your scars. Like the right person will love your scars. I feel like you're divorced from somebody and they're watching. They're not liking what they're seeing. They want it to keep you down. They want you to stay down. That could have been a Leo. Libra and Leo are here. Somebody's watching you be happy without them, and this is their karma. Your happiness is somebody else's karma. They're angry. They can't control you anymore. I feel like there's two families coming together. Like, I feel like you have children and there's another person with children coming in. If you don't have children, don't take that part of the message. But for somebody here, I'm getting like a yours, mine, and ours kind of vibe. And the last person, I don't think that they were able to bond with their children, but this person will bond with your children. It's like a lot of fun times are happening, maybe even like playing catch. Like love and happiness, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, Leo, Libra, and Taurus. All right, show us for Capricorn, please, Spirit. Strongest messages coming through for Capricorn at this time. What does Capricorn need to know, see, and hear? Someone might wear those gauges that are like a spiral. Capricorn. Watch everybody else get money messages and then Capricorn doesn't. Bounteous, generously given relationships coming together. All right, well, you might be getting love and money, Capricorn. Hidden treasure, you're on the right track. Gift revealed. Okay, like that. It feels like a video game. So you might have one of those mirrors that looks like a sunburst, if you know what I mean, where it's got like all the gold on the outside that looks like a sun. I'm seeing one of those. Hello. Bossing up. Death and the Two of Cups. Hidden treasure. What's going on here for Capricorn? Two of Wands. Ace of Wands. I feel like something's coming back around. Something's being re-energized. It's like being plugged back in. Nine of Wands. You're not sure how you feel about... So it's like a re-beginning. I got that the other day too. A re-beginning. Queen of Cups. Could be a Cancer. Past. Judgment. Queen of Wands in the future. Four of Swords. Sorry if you can hear my stomach. Two of Wands, Ace of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. The Empress. Okay, so you're currently very focused on yourself, your money, your legacy, what you're building, what you're creating in your life. I feel like I'm talking to someone who feels perfectly fine on their own. They have everything that they could ever want or need. And it just keeps getting better. It's like you don't have love on the brain at all, but I do kind of feel like there's a person who's been thinking about you. So you've been on somebody's mind. 9 of Wands, 8 of Cups, the Moon. This could be someone who ghosted you. You might have ghosted them. Somebody wants to apologize. I think somebody's realizing that they screwed things up with you and they want to apologize. Who's this? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, coming back around. Queen of Swords. This person wants to talk. Virgo is on the bottom. We have Cancer, we have Taurus, Sagittarius, and Scorpio. What is the Queen of Cups? And my stomach is loud, sorry. The Emperor. I don't remember the last time I ate, to be honest with you. Ace of Pentacles. The Emperor, the Ace of Pentacles. They weren't who you needed them to be in the past, okay? You might have said some harsh things and then walked away from this person. They weren't filling your emotional needs. But, how long has it been? 9 months? Maybe this was 9 months ago. I think this person's been doing some work on themselves. And for one, they want to apologize, but they also want to be very generous and giving to you. They want to help you, assist you. You might wear red lipstick. Somebody could be an artist too. You might be an artist. Okay, Judgment. Strength. You had the courage to walk away from something in the past that was not fulfilling your needs. The Lovers. I think you walked away from somebody feeling like they were the one you were supposed to be with. Two of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like you did not want to do this, but you had to. Leo and Gemini there. Queen of Wands. You had to do what was best for you in the past. This could be someone you were engaged to. Queen of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. I feel like, honestly, at this point, this person would do anything for you. They'll do anything to fix this. They'll do anything to make this right. It has not been easy without you. You might have divorced this person or like given a ring back or something. I feel like by Sagittarius season, you will hear from this person again. You're in a very attractive energy. You could be attracting a lot of higher vibrational matches right now as well. Maybe even 4 people that you can choose from. But there is a person here who is a soulmate to you and they want to make things right. This person might have been like cheap or stingy, or there could have been something that like really rubbed you the wrong way about this person's mentality or their approach to life or something like that. You're going to have to, if you accept this person back into your life, you're going to have to change some things here. You could be like kind of in a rigid energy. What's the advice for Capricorn? 3 of Swords. Be honest with this person. I think you already probably were, about how they made you feel. Okay, so like, I don't think that you would do this, but don't just immediately take someone back. Make them prove it. Like, make them work for it. You can talk to somebody or listen to them or whatever, but it could be that there's a plan here. Like, okay, let's see how you do over the next 4 months or something like that. And then maybe I'll think about being in a committed relationship with you. It's something like that. Like, don't rush into it. Make this person work for it and prove it, and then you'll know. You need some facts here or something like that. Sagittarius, Scorpio are there. I don't know if I mentioned Aries. All right, Spirit, show us for Aquarius, please. Strongest messages for Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know? Strongest messages for Aquarius. The Mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. Very Aquarius, the star energy. The Mist. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. Yeah, this is very like star and hermit. Dancing with stones. Movement, teamwork, partnership. So you're being guided towards people right now that are like meant to be on your path. People you don't know yet. Wow. Just follow your intuition. That's all you need to know. Okay, let's go to Pisces. Just follow your intuition. What's going on here for Aquarius? Wow. 10 of Wands, the Devil, and Strength. You have overcome something very difficult. You have won the battle. Whatever that battle was, you've won it. King of Cups. Scorpio energy. You've gone all the way down to the depths. I never noticed he has a fish necklace. Isn't that fun? 4 of Wands. It's kind of like you restarted from square one and like rebuilt your whole life. Temperance. You're being divinely guided towards something here. 6 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles. In the past. Yeah, you restarted. Nice. Because you had to restart. You found yourself in a place with nothing, and you built it all the way back up. It's taken a lot of time here, a lot of strength and courage, a lot of faith. You like walked a lonely road or something. They're giving me that Green Day song. What is it? I'm not a fan, but like Broken Dreams or something. I don't know the words. Sorry. I've just never really liked Green Day that much. But maybe I'm talking to someone who does. 7 of Pentacles. You've built it back up. You've rebuilt your whole freaking life here. It's taken a lot of time. Spirit has seen you. Spirit has watched you. Spirit has been there guiding you. This was like a whole healing process. This is part of the healing process that you were meant to have in this life. This was supposed to happen. You were supposed to learn something here. It's like You had to tear down all of your old conditioned ways of thinking, constructs, ideas about what life is supposed to be, and completely rebuild from a new place. They're showing me Legos. It's like you had to use Legos from another set to complete something. It's like that. Maybe somebody really likes Legos. It's like the divine has been with you this whole time. Sometimes you felt alone. Yeah, there's something lonely about this journey, but you're not alone. King of Cups, Four of Wands, Page of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Cups. Yeah, people are showing up here. More help is coming. More assistance. Maybe you're going to be helping other people. You have like your tribe coming in here. Show me this Wheel of Fortune. You're about to be very happy. Ten of Cups. What you've done is built your dream life. Okay? You went from the Ten of Swords to the Ten of Cups. And the Ten of Cups is Mars and Pisces. So Pisces is the dream, Mars is the action. You took action when you were dead. When you had like... Oh yeah, you might watch Capricorn's reading too. Because it's something about like being plugged back in. Like you just had one little teeny tiny bit of life left, and you use that to manifest a dream. A dream life. You have a dream life showing up. It's your reality is being created around you right now. You're not even going to believe it. It's going to be better than what you imagined. You weren't even able to imagine how good it could be because you'd never experienced that before. And now it's just going to keep getting better and better. What's Temperance? A lot of Sagittarius energy. Something big could be happening by the end of the year. Yeah, we have Sag and Leo. Strength, maybe by that Leo full moon and Aquarius season. Like, Spirit has been on your side the whole way. You've prayed your way through this. Your prayers have been heard and they're being answered. I'm getting goosebumps. Six of Pentacles. The Star. Now you're going to have more than enough to give. When you had nothing, you brought yourself up out of nothing. And now you have this flowing abundance that you're going to be able to share with others, help others. There could be people showing up in your life that need your help. Okay? It's like people are being drawn to you because you have this healed energy around you. Trust your inner compass. Be led from within. I think that's what you've been doing. Two of Wands. You're looking back like amazed. Amazed at how far you've come and how much your life has changed. You're living in a completely different timeline now. You could be realizing that you're living in a completely different timeline. And can I just... Ooh, squirrel again. Can I just say something about timeline shifts? Let me know in the comments. Yeah, timeline shift, baby. Let me know in the comments if you notice when your timeline is shifting. And if you're not noticing, pay attention to the little things, the signs. For me, it's a word. It'll be a word that like I knew existed, but you never hear people use it. And then all of a sudden, you just keep hearing this word. And you're like, when did everybody just all of a sudden start hearing this or using this word? Yeah, look, communication. It's something like that. So pay attention to your reality is changing around you because you're jumping onto a new timeline. Seven of Pentacles, Five of Swords. You don't even know how you got here. You're like, I don't, it's like you just woke up and you're like, what happened? I don't know Where am I? How did I get here? This is completely different. Like maybe from a year ago, your life has changed completely. Judgment. 7 of Wands. Ooh, 6 of Cups. Show me more. 9 of Wands. You don't have to have your guard up anymore. You don't have to be in defensive mode anymore. You're not carrying around a weight anymore. I'm almost getting like a phantom burden. Like, you know how somebody, if they have an amputation, they'll have like a phantom limb feeling? But this is like, you might still feel like you're carrying around a burden or 10 burdens, but you're not. You're not carrying this weight anymore. You can let go. Like, you can just live your life now. It's okay. It's okay to just live your life. You don't have to be stingy with your money anymore. You don't have to be penny pinching. It's like the fight is over. You're free now. You may feel like something's going to come back around, but Spirit wants you to know that you're free now. All right, lots of fixed energy here. All right, Pisces. Okay, Spirit, show us for Pisces, please. Strongest messages for Pisces at this time. What is in Pisces energy? What do they need to know, see, and hear? Gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Lots of S's for a lisper. All right. Gentle force, consistency, persistence, patience, the long game. Somebody might blow glass, or they're learning to blow glass, or you have a lot of blown glass art in your house or something like that. Could be significant. The entrance stone. New beginnings, step forward, expansion. Okay, what you've waited for, it's here. It's time to unlock the door. You have the key in hand. It's like a divine key. The entrance stone. New beginnings, step forward, expansion. Yeah, this is like a Excalibur kind of energy. Yeah, it is a key and not a sword. So it's like you can pull that sword out of the stone now. Like you're ready, you're in the right energy. Pisces. Interesting. So on the Five of Pentacles, these two people are in need. And they're right outside of a church who will gladly help them. A place of charity, but they don't want to accept the charity. So they're walking on by in the cold and the wind, and they're disabled and they need help. They could go inside. And on some Five of Pentacles cards, you'll see a key. Because the door can be unlocked, you hold the key, you just have to take the action. Five of Wands. Five of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, this has been a long fight. Queen of Wands. I feel like I'm talking to someone who's always felt not picked for things. Like they're showing me like a baseball team or something, you know, where kids pick their team. And it's like you never got picked, or you're the last person to get picked, or something like that. This is like your picking season. You're going to get picked now. Interesting. The long game. You've had to wait a long time. You could feel like a late bloomer, or like everybody else got something before you did. Three of Pentacles. That's going into the church and getting the help. and working along with others, cooperating with others. You could be learning how to cooperate with others. Jesus. 5 of Swords in the past. It could be that, let me see the future first. 6 of Wands. You're entering your winning era, my friend. I kind of feel like in the past, you didn't know how to get along with people. And this could be because of just certain things that you've gone through in your life where maybe you weren't really taught how to get along. Maybe growing up there was always fighting, arguing. That was natural, that was normal. Drama. Like if there was no drama, that's when you got scared. It's the calm between, the calm of the storm, the eye of the storm, that is the scary part. So you might have had a really hard time getting along with people. And I think that you've been learning how to get along with people. I think that you've healed part of yourself here, whatever has caused this. You felt like the world was against you. You might have kept yourself in some sort of victim mentality here. Like, honestly, I kind of feel like you were a bitch to people. And you've changed this part of yourself. So 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 4 of Swords. Yeah, you've done a lot of self-reflection and healing. It's like taking accountability. I feel like you've taken accountability for the past, and now you can be in your winning era. Not judging. I am not here to judge you. I'm an Aquarius. Obviously, I haven't always been nice to people. All right, 9 of Wands. Yeah, there's been a lot of healing. I feel like you played the victim for a long time. And this is something, this was like a learned behavior from childhood. You're breaking out of that energy. You're healing your solar plexus. There's something here about your solar plexus that's being healed, and it's putting you in a true place of power. Not a place of trying to overpower or control others, but in your own personal power. That's where you stand now. Queen of Wands. Strength. You've had the strength and courage to take accountability for your actions. 2 of Swords. It's difficult. It's difficult to hold yourself accountable. I feel like this new moon in Libra could really be benefiting you in this. Maybe Libra is like your 7th or 11th house, something like that. King of Pentacles. Yeah, being in this past energy of like aggression, it really kept you down and kept you unstable. Yeah, I am getting a lot of yellow. I'm seeing her yellow feet, his yellow shirt, and then on the Fool had yellow boots. So there's something about the solar plexus and strength as solar plexus energy, Leo energy. You're coming into your true place of power now. What's the 3 of Pentacles? I feel like you're learning how to cooperate with people. 9 of Cups. You're learning like what people can bring you, or like what relationship and cooperation can bring you. The Tower. You always felt like everybody was against you. This is a learned behavior from childhood that you have healed. Maybe some of you have been going to therapy and working through this. Libra energy. This Libra new moon, it's having quite an effect on you, I think. It's helping you to bring balance between yourself and relationships. It's like you always felt it was you against the world. And probably in your childhood, it really was you against the world that you knew. 3 of Wands. You thought, okay, I really strongly feel like this is a learned behavior from childhood, and you thought that everybody was always going to be like this, okay? You had this belief system that you were always going to be up against fighting with others, arguing with others, being torn down or having things taken from you. The drama. The Lovers. For some of you, this was a romantic relationship. It caused you to put up a guard in a really unhealthy way, like a really unhealthy guard here. And I feel like you were hurting others out of a hurt place. 6 of Wands. 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Page of Swords. It could be that like you've really improved your relationships with friends, family, your children. All of your relationships seem to be improving because you're working on yourself. Now your external world changes for you. Yeah, you're moving into a place of peace. You've never known peace. I feel like you did not come up in a place of peace, but you've learned how to find peace in your life by doing some inner work here. Getting like strong shadow work kind of vibes. Yeah, that old life is over and the new life is here. You still get to live a life. It's not all lost. It's not all gone. You still get to live your life. All right, hope that was helpful. Let me know and you'll have a great day. Thanks for watching.